How's it going, guys? Welcome to the ranch. Hey, my regular viewers are gonna know that on Saturday it's gonna be a big day on the ranch. We're gonna be running all the cows through the chute and vaccinating them, worming them. A couple of them will need to get branded. I'm not sure if I'm gonna film that yet. I need to search, see if there's branding videos out there, see how much hate they get in the comments. I don't know if I really want to deal with that or not. But anyway, so I'm walking through the corrals right now and just getting everything ready. That's one thing about when you have metal corrals that you got to go through, and it's a good idea to lubricate your gates, your latches, squeeze chute, all that good stuff. So I'm going to show you what I'm doing, and hopefully we get everything done. We'll be ready to go on Saturday. So one thing I've definitely got to do is on all these gates that I made, I tried to make these cool little slide latches, which are great when they work, but the problem is I made them a little bit too tight, so, but a little shot of oil fixes them right up. So this gate, I know I've got a problem. Since I installed this, it sunk a little bit, and it's like really hard to get it to latch right. I've got it latch right now, but I actually had to get a high lift jack to get it up in the right spot. So probably what I'm gonna have to do is come back with the torch and make these holes a little bit bigger, because I don't want to be fighting this gate. When we're running cows out of the chute, this gate is opening and closing all the time, so I need it to be easy. What do you think? Are you guys ready for Saturday? All right, everything over here is pretty low maintenance, but I will go through and just check the tub and make sure that it's working, because the last thing you want is to get a group of cows in here. Okay, I cannot do this with one hand. So as I was saying, the last thing you want to do is get a group of cows back in here and then realize that your latch doesn't work, you know, just whatever, some kind of problem, and you can't keep doing what you're doing. So anyway, now that I got this thing untied, let's give it a try. All right, it looks good to me. So now, and I recommend if you're running cattle through a chute to do this too, but what I like to do is just go through all the chute, every place on the chute that moves, I just give it a little shot of oil and just make sure everything's moving free and moving good, because kind of like I said before, the last thing you want is to get a cow in here and realize that there's a problem. It's really hard to aim and film at the same time, but you know, we're making it work. Oh, did I spray the camera? Okay, so there's one more thing on this chute that I knew I was gonna have to mess with before this weekend, and that is the ratchet clicker thingy that goes up in here. I was having a problem the last time I worked cows in that, here you can see on the body squeeze. No, you can't. Let's check over here. Okay, so this is the old one that I took out, and what the problem I was having, where this bolt is, used to be a roll pin, and that was breaking on me like more often than it should. So I took the old one and I put this bolt in here, and I don't know if this is a factory defect or what, but this is like pretty shaky still. So I went ahead and made another one, and I don't know if the one that I made is as good. Actually made it out of slightly thicker metal down here and turned it down over here. But anyway, the thing that I'm worried about is the actual, I don't know what you would even call that, clicker or whatever it is. I've welded this out of steel, whereas the factory part is cast iron. And I think cast iron is harder and not going to be as prone to, I don't know, wear and things of that nature. But I don't know. I'm gonna try to put the one on that I made and, you know, open and close the head gate a couple times and see how it feels. So let's do that. All right, this one doesn't fit, so. Okay, so this piece that I made was too wide, so that's not gonna work. I might narrow it up a little bit tomorrow and try it, but for now, let's just throw the old one back on and just see if maybe just putting the bolt in is all we needed to do. All right, so I got my lever up here and it seems to work pretty good. I think we'll just run it like that. And if I have problems, I'll hold on to the one I made, so if I have problems later, then at least I got a backup. But anyway, for now, this should work. Okay, that looks a lot wider, a lot better for cows. All right, guys, that should do it for the chute here. Everything's oiled up and working good and smooth, so we should be all ready to go on Saturday. I might release the video of working all the cows a little bit early, like Sunday sometime. Just kind of depends how the editing goes on Saturday. Usually, if you watch my videos to the end, you know this, but I release videos Tuesday and Friday, but because that's kind of like a big event on the ranch, we might deviate from that a little bit, you know, because it's kind of cool. And I'm, you know, guessing you guys are excited to see it, and I'm excited to show it to you. So anyway, these cows are getting hungry. I need to go feed them. Thanks for hanging with me, and I hope I see you again on Farmer Tyler Ranch.